Daga Beatmaker.
Keep shut or open up, I don't know which one to go, as it's a road to lost hope. Whichever road I go, I have no choice but to run. As stupid as it seems, to study the psychology of needs. I have enough reason to promote and encourage you to believe in yourself the most to dream. I steamed right in and beat the shit out of him, but instead it was expected me to lever the leech. But for the best of me that tries to press on, and the impression they press for will be nothing next to the expression of reckoning, is what I reckon is best, and I what I'd give for the sake of what I'd witnessed throughout this shit to this day. And I'll say the same as I say every day, I work the slave to be brave, there's no choice in the way. It's persuasive and eventually persuades me to go against the charade that is all for us all to be against. I try to work around and figure it out, and it seems to know me better than what I put out. How can this be? Is there a following or doubt? Is it happening in a crowd? I'm outspoken or blocked from anything I can attach with facts. It straight up makes me mad, whatever that's at to count. I just want to go back to the life I had, but it seems so far it's unreal to have. To protect the information and technology is only for the corporate, and I'm sure it's taught in schools when paired for youth. And they tell me that ain't fabricated, get fucking fool, that is fake. But to throw it in all ways is the reason I'm sure of the place. I've got to create is really down on me to change the ways. I just make these billionaires and the insane cash game is taken from families in pain. The news, the schools, your future depends on who. Is it you? Is it true? I praise myself to be the truth and let that tell you there's no room to lose. Every move has to improve for its conclusion. In conclusion it eludes and moves. It's already got its back up in case everything I ever do will never be approved by me signing it saying you can do the worst to me, cause I plan to have you removed. Because you got the world in a pool and the fool I'm presumed to be its shoes, who is paid purposely based on the person's terms. If it's worth the pearls in my words can hurl the world into turmoil, and its toilets hurt, that is my only concern for my actions to burn. Topsy-turvy, superbly hit the curb in the verses. That person's purpose is categorized with characteristics of an influence in case I put a block to them billions. War in the streets were all because I wanted to stop the greed. Can you see what I mean? I bleed, I breathe, I can't handle the schemes. I'm a lab mouse and I'm feeling weak in the knees, and the grief I keep leaves me energized to make the peace. If I do make a move, I'm afraid that I may cause instability of means, and I mean everything I speak, and I mean everything I mean, and I bring it to means. I can't begin to pick up and not unwillingly I've reiterated and written idiots. I felt irritated, offended, I wanted revenge to eliminate discrimination, to mention innocence or just straight up ignorance. As blatant as insidious and spell is casted to limit us without detecting it's criminal. At its minimal is typical, it's be classed as fictional in addition to millions. I used to humbly study the wonders that would crumble me if I had to throw the hunger of me to the underdog cage. I wondered days, I used to honour the grace. I used to pause and go out my way to stare into space, and the imagery I'd gaze is extra beauty across my brain. And I tried to climb back to them days, it's grey and the feelings have gone away. Either lost or faded, either way they evaporated with the angel that left me incapacitated to even imagine going back to their days. I wish I see I could be, I wish I see it could be. Seems so perfect in the illusion I dream, and if you only could picture the scene you'd see what I mean, and you'd see why my heart is bleeding every day I see. Pressure's being given me dread, I'm fighting complications living in my head. It's the kind of conversation that needs to be addressed, and for the rest of us misinformation at its best. With the information I got strapped to slaughter, it's obvious they prefer to see me dead, but I'm alive for the most of the time. I'm writing, designing business configurations to fix it right, to make enough to start my own affiliations. The revelation that I know is only destined for me to create it. But to say this, the opposition is the 1%. As much as I can repent is already cemented before the influence gives its incentive, and influence is already implemented ahead to say out loud